Welcome back to East Texas Live. Let's go ahead and go straight to weather, checking in with meteorologist Carson Vickroy. Carson, there is so much going on with weather right now, and I know you've been tracking the tropics.
Yeah, that's the important thing for right now. We are seeing how this will impact us in East Texas. This is Tropical Storm Ida, and again, it is looking stronger and stronger with every frame. Some cold clouds showing up. That means we've got a burst of convection just to the north of the center of the storm, and this is starting to get its wits together, and as a result, it is strengthening, and it is strengthening quickly. 65-mile-per-hour winds as of the 10 o'clock advisory. Millibars are at 996, so that pressure is dropping at the center, and unfortunately, I do expect that trend to continue. Now, let's go ahead and discuss what we are going to see as far as that projected path goes. And again, this is from the National Hurricane Center. They put a lot of analysis into dictating which models are right, which models are wrong, and they put all those models together and they get something that's called the cone of uncertainty, meaning anywhere in the yellow, the center of the storm could go. At least it happens 2/3 of the time, which would mean that would put a landfall from Cameron Beach, Louisiana, all the way over to near the Mississippi River Delta region to the south of New Orleans. But again, here's the projected path. We may see minimal impacts here in East Texas, but luckily most of the impacts will occur around the storm and primarily to the northeast of the storm. Now, we just discussed the models. Here's what I mean by that. Here are all of our model runs that we consider when we're trying to determine where exactly the storm is going to go and how strong the storm is going to be. All into Louisiana at this point, except for this one. That's an outlier, and the one that brings it into East Texas, that's an outlier. Lots of agreement moving this right over central and eastern Louisiana, and they really have not differed from run to run this morning. And unfortunately, I do expect an intense storm, perhaps up to Category 3 strength, as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico because of this. The sea temperatures, this is just like high octane jet fuel for the storm to really get itself going, and that's pretty much bathwater along the coastline there. So unfortunately, I do expect rapid intensification once it enters the Gulf of Mexico tomorrow. Temperatures right now are in the upper 70s and middle 80s for the most part. We do have a couple of clouds that are lingering from that early morning condensation we had just because of just how humid it was. I mean, talk about dew points in the middle 70s. That's gross. 70s, 80s, and 90s for those heat index values. And once again, that's what it truly feels like. And I do expect we will see those feels like temperatures about 10 degrees warmer than our actual air temperatures. Here's Futurecast. Noontime today, a couple of showers and thunderstorms to our southwest. Rain chances are relatively limited at this point, but by 5 o'clock, we are seeing any rain chance that we might have tonight really taper off, and then by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, perhaps even a few showers in deep East Texas, in the similar situation for Sunday. But again, I do expect most of the impacts from what will be Hurricane Ida to be out to our east. Still incorporating lighter rain chances Monday and Tuesday, but we really heat things up Wednesday and Thursday. Slightly better rain chances for deep East Texas Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. We heat up again Wednesday and Thursday once the storm moves to the northeast. For the latest weather forecast, you can head on over to KDK.com.
Thank you, Carson, for that forecast. Now, football